Let's go and get ready for Unit 2, Listening and Reading. Association. An organization for people with the same interests, or who do the same kind of work. Cultural. Relating to art, music, literature, etc. Ministry. A government department. Political science. The study of the ideas and activities that are concerned with how a country is governed. Many people have grown up reading the books of Abdel-Tawwab Youssef. In fact, I have just finished one of his books, called My Father, an Egyptian Teacher. With me today is Mrs. Abdelaziz. She has written a book about why the writer became so successful. So, Mrs. Abdelaziz, was Mr. Youssef from Cairo? No, he wasn't, although he lived a lot of his life there. Abdel-Tawwab Youssef was born in 1928 in a small village near Beni Suef. When he was a child, he loved to read children's books and he also loved writing. Did he go to university? Yes, in 1945 he started studying political science at Cairo University. He graduated in 1950 and then worked for the Egyptian Ministry of Education, but 6 months later, his father died. That must have been a difficult time for him. That's right. He wanted to live in Cairo with his mother and his 3 younger sisters. His uncles did not think this was a good idea, but he wanted to earn enough money to send his sisters to school, which was unusual at that time. When did he start writing children's books? He didn't start for many years. Mr. Youssef married Noela Rasht in 1956 and they had 3 children. Mr. Youssef set up the Children's Cultural Association in 1968 and he traveled to many countries to study children's culture, but he didn't start writing until 1975. What happened then? Mrs. Abdelaziz, well, in 1975, he started writing children's stories for radio and television. The stories were very successful and so he started to write novels, poems and plays, often about important events and people in the world. He won many awards for his writing. Interviewer, are his books only famous in Egypt? No. Since he became famous in Egypt, people have translated his books into many languages, including English, French, and Chinese. Abdel-Tawwab Youssef traveled a lot too. In 1985, he lectured at the University of Ohio in the United States about writing for children and the importance of Arabic literature. He died in 2015, aged 87. Interviewer, his books have influenced children for many years. And I'm sure children will continue to enjoy his books in the future. Thank you. Discipline. To teach someone to obey rules and control their own behavior. Honor. Something that makes you feel proud and happy. Layer. One of several levels of different materials that are on top of each other. Responsible, sensible and able to be trusted. Semicircle. A group arranged in a curved line. Serious, quiet and sensible. Silence. Make someone stop giving their opinions. Spoil. Let a child have or do whatever they want, with the result that they behave badly. Strict. Making sure that people always obey rules. My father, an Egyptian teacher. For all those who have had the honor of being called teacher. The head teacher realized that the young teacher was worried about his first lesson at the school. Don't worry, you have all the qualities to be a good teacher, he said. You are very natural with the students. You're serious and responsible, warm but strict. That is what I've learnt about you in the short time you've been here. You will need to discipline the students, but you'll be fatherly and gentle. Do you think so? I've always prepared my lessons well, said the teacher. I give myself goals and plan how to achieve them. I plan an introduction and then use steps. And I like to use paintings and pictures, said the teacher. That's good. You've come with fresh ideas, answered the head. I believe that a teacher mustn't silence his students. He must inspire them and encourage them to communicate and to take part in conversations. You don't want to spoil the students, warned the head. Oh, I won't. We should encourage them to move around the class. We can change the design of the classroom. If there's a discussion, the students can sit in a circle or semicircle. We could even have the class outside, under the trees, said the teacher. Good luck with your first class tomorrow, said the head. The head teacher left him dreaming about his new life as a teacher. He believed that his was the most important job. He was society's engineer, helping to build it. A teacher is like the layers of the earth. Whatever level you reach, you can dig deeper to find more layers that are even richer than before. His was the best job in the world. Yahya is one of the most influential writers in the Egyptian literature. After working for 10 hours, I feel as if I have achieved nothing. It is important for teachers of English to encourage students to speak English. I didn't realize that I had left my keys at home. The director's instructions have influenced the staff and improved their work. Being fatherly is one of the characteristics of a good teacher. When children work in groups, don't silence them. Let them express their ideas freely. Please, don't forget to subscribe to our channel.